Hi friends, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to fix the famous pip is not recognized error message when you try to install a Python library. We'll talk about what caused the problem and how to fix it. And also as a bonus for today's video, I'm going to show you a hack on how to add your own script as a Python library for your own machine to use. So make sure to stay to the end for that tip. Okay, let's get started. Most of the time, the pip is not recognized error is due to an improper Python installation. So I'm going to show you how I normally install Python from scratch. I'm getting the installation file from the official Python website. In the download menu, you can find the installation file for your own operating system. I'm using Windows, so I'll click on Windows. You can pick any recent version you like, but I highly recommend getting the 64-bit version because it'll be much faster than 32-bit. Once download is complete, go to the folder that contains the installation file. I usually just right-click on the installation file and choose Run as Administrator because it depends on your system setup. Sometimes you cannot install programs without the administrator privilege. And the installation guide will show up. On the first window, make sure you check the box at the very bottom that says Add Python to Path. If you don't check this, you cannot use pip. If you want to install to the default location, then just go ahead and click on this Install Now. But I always like to install Python just under the C drive and program file, so I'll use a custom location. You don't have to follow me on this part. Feel free to just use the default. On the second page, make sure everything is checked and then click on Next. On next page, you can leave the checkboxes as is, but I like to check the last 3 boxes. You don't have to because it won't affect anything when you use Python later on. Then I make sure to point to the folder that I wanted to install to. Now, before finalizing the installation, I'm actually going to go back to the previous window and uncheck Add Python to Path box. This way we won't be able to use pip, but I will show you how to fix it later on. Now the installation is complete and we can use Python, but not pip. So let's fix that together. We're going to open up a command prompt, and in that window, if you just type pip, it's going to tell you that pip is not recognized. And this is because your computer doesn't know where to find the program called pip. Let's go to the Python installation folder, then scripts. So you see that these pip files, so these are the actual programs that allow you to run the pip install. In the command prompt, we can navigate to this folder. And once we're in this folder, if you type pip again, then it will recognize because now your computer basically can see that there's a pip program in the current folder. But the thing is, you probably don't want to navigate to this folder every time you need to do a pip install something, right? So we have to add this folder path into the system environment variable. If we had checked that Add Python to Path checkbox during installation, then we wouldn't need to do this manually. So in our Windows search bar, type path, P-A-T-H, and go to Edit System Environment Variables, then click on the button Environment Variables. In the box on top, find the path variable. Click on the New button or just double click on the path, and then click on New again. So copy and paste the Python installation folder to the path, and then we need to add another record. It's the same Python installation folder, but we're going to add scripts. So we want to also add the scripts subfolder in the path environment variable. Click on OK to save the change. So now our system will be able to find the pip program because we just told it to check in that folder every time we type a command in the console. You might need to close and start a new console window to make sure that change takes effect. So any questions up to this point, feel free to leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Let's test it by installing pandas library. To make sure the pandas library gets installed to the right place, we're going to open up the command prompt as administrator. So the installation just finished. Have you ever wondered where the library got saved on our disk? Now, if we go into the Python installation folder, then lib, then site packages, we see pandas is stored inside this folder. In fact, all third-party libraries that we use pip install to get will be stored inside this folder. Knowing this, we can actually put our own Python script inside this folder and we'll be able to import it just like a library. So I prepared this simple script called awesomelib, and all it does is to print the sentence, I'm awesome, when we call the function. So let's put this script inside the site packages folder and try if we can use it. So we're going to open a Python idle and import awesomelib, create an object called awesome, then we call the method do something. So it worked. This hack is particularly helpful if you have some script that you use often. So this way you'll be able to just import your own script like a library. That's it for today, and I hope you guys learned a lot. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a like, and I'll see you in the next one.